This question recently asked in your CDS 2024. Very important question under the concept called as remainder. So here in CDS itself, they are asking you this kind of questions. Surely you can expect the same kind of questions, not the same question, same kind of question in your civil service examination. We have discussed a lot of questions in your foundation classes under the concept called as remainders. Here we are discussing the CDS questions also. So focus this question. Now, if n is the natural number, then what is the sum of all the distinct, the question here is sum of all the distinct remainders of 4 power n plus 6 power n plus 9 power n plus 11 power n. So now here you need to focus one important thing here in this. Check that format first of all. Here if you're adding this one 4 plus 6 base add the base here 10. So here add the base here 20. So which is in the multiples of your 10. So therefore just club like that. Okay. So after clubbing like that, check the powers. If the n is odd, if the n is even, what would be the remainder? If the n is odd and n is even, what would be the remainder in the case of 9 power n plus 11 power n? So like this you have to segregate. So first of all, the n may be odd as well as even the question because it's a natural number. Okay. So you can check this one. Case, suppose if the case is even, what will happen? Let us take the first two. So 4 power 2 plus 6 power 2, which is equal to 16 plus 36. So which is equal to 42 divided with 10, right? Here divisible by 10. What is the remainder? The question here is focusing with the remainder. So therefore this is 2. See, just find one remainder with respect to the even because they are saying the distinct remainder. If you are using 4 power 4 plus 6 power 4, then also you will get the remainder as a 2. Distinct means you can take at least one time, that is more than enough. Okay, so that is very important case. Now case related to the odd, what will happen here? 4 power 1 plus 6 power 1. So here 10 by 10. The remainder becomes 0. Okay. So now the possible remainders here is 0 and 2 in these two cases. Then you can focus with this 9 power n plus 11 power n. So here also you can focus with the odd and even. So what will happen if the case is even? 9 power 2, 11 power 2, 81 plus 121, which becomes 202 by 2. So 202 by 10, since the divisor here is 10. All the cases the remainder here is 2. You can place 9 power 4 plus 11 power 4, 9 power 6 plus 11 power 6, anything. So the case here is remainder 2. Distinct means you can take at least one time, that is more than sufficient. Now what happens here when the case is odd? 9 power 1 plus 11 power 1, 20 by 10, remainder becomes a 0. So this is also possible, but listen carefully, you need to take the distinct. So therefore distinct means, let us take a 0 one time here, right, 2 here, then again a 2. Why? Because now try to understand, they are in the summation. So therefore summation means what we have to do here? 0 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0. So which is equal to 4. So therefore listen carefully, 1 2 is related to the 4 power 2 plus 6 power 2. Another 2 is related to the 9 power n plus 11 power n. Okay, don't say we have to take at least only once. Okay, here they are distinct because the based on the terms we have clubbed as a 4 power n plus 6 power n. So this is also very important note you can take. Okay, and a very important problem, so related to your UPSC also. Okay, here we are dealing with separately 9 power n plus 11 power n, then 4 power n plus 6 power n, then we are doing the addition. Okay, sum of distinct. So very important problem. If you are having any doubt, or else you can take in this format also. When n is even, what is the remainder? So in this format also you can take n is remainder with respect to the 4 power n plus 6 power n. The case here is 2, remainder is 2. 9 power n plus 11 power n, that remainder is 2. Okay, separate. Okay, then we have to add up. Okay, if you are having any doubt you can ask, or else we will move on to the next. Okay.